Alright, so guess what, I'm gonna drink this, right? We got a lot of rambling to do today because there's lots of explaining to do. Should I talk and work? Should I hold a snake and talk about nothing, or should I actually do something and talk about something? Actually do something? Alright, so let's just, I was gonna pull out the Taiwan on Beauty and just ramble on, but I actually gotta clean some shit and we gotta feed everything, so I might as well talk while I'm working. To get started, I have no idea what I'm looking for right now, so this bin's empty. There's a little tiger rat snake in here. Ooh, and we got a shed. That's cool. This little tiger rat snake is doing fucking awesome. Alright, so I bought it as a, I believe it was just captive hatched. So the red-tailed green rat snake was captive, bred and born, and then this one was just a captive hatched one, because I bought them at like the same time. And I don't even know if it was US captive hatched. It might be an imported captive hatched. Either way, it's been doing fucking awesome for me ever since I got it. Thankfully, it's never eaten off tongs for me. Woo! But I always just leave it. I just leave it. What the fuck? Crazy ass fucking snake. Holy shit. What's gotten into you? That heat getting to you. Make you all loopy. Super chill snake, usually. I mean, it's a little schizo, it's still a tiger rat snake, but I don't know why it just fucking flipped out like that. That was a little extra, honestly. You're trying to make me look bad or something. That's usually just how it goes, right? Let's get you back in here. Aim the head in. God, you fucking psycho, dude. Get your head in there. There we go. What the fuck? That got me off I'm lost. I'm off track. Because what was I even explaining before? Nothing? Just about the tiger rat snake? Fucking nothing. What the hell? That was insane. Alright. Dude, we got a lot of stuff going on, okay? I sold a few snakes. I bought another snake, right? If you haven't checked out my Reach Out Reptiles video already, go check it out. Should be the first one on my page, but yeah, go check it out. I got a cool little super door free tick, or a door free tick, and it was a male. And then before you know it, he was all lonely, and I may or may not have a female coming. But you have to stay tuned. So, let's talk and work. Talk and work, talk and work. Shut up. So, the bin's looking all clean, right? She just took a party on all the paper. So we just switched the paper out. Show you my little trick. Since I recycle all this paper, just a little bit of print on it, right? Recycle from work. You don't need to worry about the ink's gonna get on the snake. It's fucking fine, dude. Look how little it is. It's down, right? Don't even touch the ink. This paper is usually in here for like 3 days, because then it takes a shit and you gotta change it all and change it again, so it's not a big deal. People overthink things. Alright, bam. Good enough, fuck it. A little more spray, right? Humidity up. These are good. I just changed the water. Okay, I just cleaned this cage a couple days ago, so the water's good. I'll change it next time. Bam. Bam. Look how that X is in there. Super cool. Now the hard part is getting this little crazy ass back in there. So I'm actually just gonna pull it out with the hook, right? I made these 2 little hooks too. Look how cool this is, right? Just aluminum from Home Depot, right? This is hollow aluminum, and then this is the fits inside of it, kind of, but all bent it, cut it in half. Super cheap, super cool. Back to what we were doing. Please don't bite me. You get some size on you, crazy ass little snake. So eventually, this little one is going to be in a cage. A tank, a vivarium, whatever the fuck you want to call it. People always correct me in the comments. It's not a cage. It's a fucking cage, dude. It doesn't matter. Look how good it's doing though. So we're gonna get it into one of these Vision cages. I actually think Vision calls them cages. So they are fucking cages. You can call a Vision tank, a cage, a tub. It doesn't matter. Look how cool this is. It just scared itself. I bought it as a female, but I have no idea. I really don't care, honestly. But I guess a female would be better, that way I can just get any male. Really at any given time, it'd be pretty easy. Right! We got that part done. We could do an update on the little dwarf retic, right? Did I even talk about the dwarf retic? I guess I only said I have a female coming. Let's wait to feed that actually. Let's do this little white speckled rattlesnake. I got some, what is this? Spectrazone. This is just aquarium rock, right? So I went to the pet store and I went to the fish section. Went to the fish section. That's hard to say, fish section. I went to the fish section. I don't know why I keep saying it, it's because it's hard to say. Anyways, I went to the pet store, I got some fucking rock. And we're gonna put some rock on the hot end of the white speck. And I got the white speck on heat, so this is a 100-watt bulb in the Western Diamondback cage, which is pretty hot, honestly. I have it on a timer, and, or maybe it's the 80-watt. It might be an 80-watt bulb. Kinda hot for it, but fuck it, that's all I got. And it's on a timer, so it's only on half the day. And then that heats the bottom of this cage, as well as I have this 25-watt heating from the top. So this is the whole hot end. Oh, damn, a little white speck. Food response is insane. Still going, I fed it a good sized pinky, or a fuzzy rat last week, which is the biggest meal it's had. It's been on mice, little fuzzy mice. And then I had some fuzzy rats. Found a good size one that'll fit, and before you know it, it just took it down. So this one's, I made this one too, a little bit different. This is, so the tip of this one is the whole thing of this, right? This is just one solid piece that I bent, and this is two pieces that I made it. Different shapes and sizes. Pretty cool. Make your own snake hook, it's fun, I promise. We're gonna put the little white speck in here just so I know to have a spot. I love this snake. I just found some online too, which is tough. This is very tough for me, right? But I just found someone who had a clutch of these. I guess you can call it a clutch, but they don't lay eggs. Had a litter. It had some baby snakes, right? This dude's selling some baby white specks. I found them online. Just found them. He just posted them 2 days ago. $1,000 plus shipping. I would usually buy it in a second, but I just bought I may or may not have bought a female for the male that I just bought. But I also just sold some snakes, so I might get, I don't know. But if you're looking for a white speck, you're constantly, man, where do you get a white speck? Just look online. There's 3 of them for sale, because he has 3. There's 3 for sale on Google. You just type in white speck for sale, whoa, and it'll pop up. You just gotta click it and read it. And that's it. Oh yeah, white rock. Snake's out. Alright, snake is out. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this rock on the hot side because the rock's gonna hold the heat just a little bit different. So I have this aspen in here, which is cool and it works, and it's still the hot side. Let's feel it. Oh yeah, it's definitely cool. But when the light comes off, the rock will just hold that heat a little bit better. Just want to use a little bit, because if it ends up going to the bathroom on it, stuff like that, it shouldn't be that hard to clean. Or I'll have extra to refill it, right? So we're gonna even that out, and that should hold the heat a little bit different than the aspen. We'll see. If it doesn't, which I don't see why it wouldn't, then I'll change it. Should be good. Let's just change the water. Buy a little white speckle rattlesnake. So this is Cruella, and I guess I bought her as a female. And after I just fed her that rat, you can see how fat she is right there. Her body definitely is a little bit thicker. So I guess that'll be the start of her looking really big, is me giving her girthier meals. But we're gonna keep it real nice and simple with this. We're not gonna overfeed or anything like that. We want her to have a long, healthy life. Alright, Cruella, let's get you back in your cage. Get you some food. Get you up on the branch so people can see you. Alright, Cruella, the white speck, southwestern speckled rattlesnake. Got it labeled. Okay, we're good to go. We're gonna get her light back up onto here. And we're gonna feed her tonight too. We're gonna feed everything tonight, but we'll get her some food after that. I like to cover half of it with screen. Just because. Boa, we gotta pull the boa out. So I fed the boa an extra large. Oh, no. What was the last ones I got? Double extra large? So I fed it a double extra large. Where's your head at? Coochie coochie coo! Coochie coochie coo! There we go. Alright. Alright, let's deal with the boa. Alright. Big, handsome. Oh no, this is a girl. Damn, she don't look like that. She don't look that big right now. I've been watching some videos of some big fucking boas. And then when you pull her out, I guess she's really not that big. Damn, she's hella cool. Alright, so... Damn, she's looking a little fired up right now. We fed her a double extra large rat last week. She's usually been eating extra large, which is about the same girth as her. This double extra large was definitely the next size up, so it was a little bit round, and she took it down like a champ. Yeah, you're looking a little spicy right now. You don't want to be bothered, huh? It's cool. For some reason, I'm having like a retic boa phase that I'm going through. Don't worry, I still fuck with all the colubrids, but I don't know, I've been on like this python boa craze phase, whatever you want to call it. Look how active she is. We really don't play with her that much. So we're really just pulling her out now. I gotta change her water and just clean up her tank. Let me just, I guess I can put her in one of these racks. Bro, you're looking hella good. They feel so much different when you hold them than like the colubrids, because they sit in your hand a little bit better. What? It's always a pleasure, big mama. Always a pleasure. You guys ever seen that video of like that chick holding that boa and it bites her right on the titty? That's why I don't trust boas. You just be casually holding them and then they just turn and bite you. I could read my colubrids a little bit better, I feel like. She was just casually holding it and then it bit her right on the titty. I don't want it to do that. That's why I'm a little more hesitant with the boa than all the other stuff. See, look at the water. Man, I gotta pee. Let's go ahead and just cut that and then we'll get back to it. It's crazy looking heads. It's crazy when you compare all the snakes. Like, they look different than pythons, which look different than colubrids, and all the colubrids look different. Just different similarities. Different but similar. I guess that makes more sense. Damn, they really wrap onto you. Let go of me. Okay. Let's feed the little dwarf retic so you guys can see that. Let me get some hot water though. Alright, so we have a bunch, we gotta feed everything. We might be able to just do a separate feeding video, but the last video was a little dwarf retic, and I gotta name this little guy. So help me think of a cool name, at least give me some ideas, and maybe we can just close this one out by feeding him just so you guys can see. I've already fed it once, I fed it last weekend, which was its first meal with me, which was a success. Oh yeah, I guess I added a little bit more to the cage too, right? So I added that cool little bush back there. I added the little dragon or crocodile skull or dinosaur skull, whatever the hell it is. It's always out and about. It hides up on this lip up here. So it hides up on here. But for right now, every once in a while I'll walk in, it'll be out climbing around or, you know, checking out the cage, which is pretty cool. So the longer I have it, the better it's gonna get. Yada, 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 yada. Let's feed the goddamn snake. All right, so. And just like that, my little dwarf retic is eating. Super cool. I love when you get a snake in and there's just no problems feeding. That's just a complete success for the most part, because then you just buy the snake and take care of it and that's all it is. You don't have to put any work as to getting it started. And this thing hasn't hesitated, which is great. 1 meal a week and we're just gonna raise it on that. Pretty cool. I guess we can just close this one out. All right, that should be enough for this. If you made it this far in the video, give me a thumbs up. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Did I say I'm Shmoe? I'm Shmoe. Thanks for watching. Get out of here now.